President Donald Trump hosted El Salvador's president today in the Oval Office. Both leaders were pressed to explain the case of a Maryland man wrongfully deported.
So the White House is defending the deportation, and El Salvador's president says he won't return the man. ABC's Alex Perche has more from Washington.
Last month, Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia was deported to El Salvador and sent to a maximum security prison. Even the White House press secretary says the deportation was an administrative error. In a 9-0 decision, the Supreme Court ruled that the Trump administration must facilitate Abrego Garcia's return, finding that his removal to El Salvador was illegal. But today, El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, an ally of President Trump in the Oval Office, dashed any hopes that Abrego Garcia would be sent back soon.
How can I return him to the United States? Like I smuggle him into the United States, or what do I do? Of course, I'm not going to do it.
Bukele struck a deal with the Trump administration to accept more than 200 Venezuelans deported from the U.S. for $5 million.
I'm not very fond of releasing terrorists into our country. I mean, we just turned the murder capital of the world into the safest country of the Western Hemisphere.
We have millions of people that should not be in this country that are dangerous.
Members of Trump's team allege Abrego Garcia is an MS-13 gang member, a terrorist, and not subject to any U.S. immigration laws.
That if this individual, at El Salvador's sole discretion, was sent back to our country, that we could deport him a second time.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio today even suggesting that the administration should not have to obey court orders.
Foreign policy of the United States is conducted by the President of the United States, not by a court.
Abrego Garcia's family sued the government to challenge the deportation. He has lived in Maryland for 15 years, holds a green card, and has a 5-year-old son with his wife, who is a U.S. citizen.
If you can hear me, I miss you so much.
No evidence has been publicly presented that Abrego Garcia is a member of MS-13 or a terrorist. He has not been charged or convicted of any crimes. A hearing is scheduled tomorrow in federal court in his case. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.